tell you something about the South African Defence Force, or should I say, the South African Air Force, because at this point, it's a parody of itself. Our planes are basically decoration pieces, they belong in museums. Heck, most of them probably already are in museums. We don't have an Air Force anymore. We have a parking lot for expired jets. Back in the day when the Air Force flew over your city, you felt it in your chest. It made a statement like, we run the skies around here, alright? Today, if they fly at all, it's probably to get a KFC before it closes. If we got invaded right now by pigeons with an attitude and chips in their brains, we'd be in trouble. This is not just a matter of national pride anymore. It's a pressing concern for your security and sovereignty. Here's the current state of the South African Air Force according to the Citizen magazine, the South African, and the Defense Web. Those are my three sources. Number one is 85% of the SAF fleet is grounded, leaving our skies unguarded and our nation vulnerable. Only 2 out of 26 Gripen fighter jets are operational, and a mere 3 out of 4 Hawk aircraft are available for duty. The helicopter fleet is 83% grounded, with critical models like Rooivalk and Oryx largely unoperational. And these statistics are not just numbers, hey? They represent a significant erosion of our defense capabilities. And here are the causes of that decline. There's many actually, but I'm just going to give you a few, just about several factors. Number one is budget constraints. There's been no funding because the money has been eaten, leading to a significant portion of the fleet being non-serviceable. Number two is the collapse of Denel, the financial woes of Denel, which is our primary defense contractor. That has resulted in a shortage of spare parts, maintenance support, and further grounding for our aircraft. Just simple basic things we don't have anymore. Number three is lack of strategic planning, surprisingly, because there's been a failure to prioritize and plan for the long-term sustainability of our Air Force, which led to a gradual but steady decline in operational readiness. Alright, now you need to ask yourself this: how the heck did we get here? Simple, the money's been eaten. I don't know what you want me to say, the money's been eaten. It's been munched like chakalaka at a braai. Gone, vanished, poof! Somewhere between a minister's pocket and his 4th Range Rover. That's the part they don't want to tell you on the news. They don't want you to know that, but trust me, they know. But the media would rather talk about drama between the DA and the ANC like it's a bloody reality show. Oh, and we've got priorities in this country, don't we? We've got a whole news cycle on who insulted who at the parliament, but zero questions about why we can't even defend our own airspace. Bruv, are you serious? Is this a country or a joke with a flag? You think the government cares? I'll leave you to answer that. These guys aren't even worried about the Air Force, okay? They're too busy arguing about red overalls and Gucci belts in parliament. Meanwhile, our fighter jets are rusting like bicycle chains in winter. Our helicopters might as well be Uber choppers now, if they even start to begin with. The worst part is that nobody has even noticed. That's what gets me off the most. We've normalized dysfunction. We laugh at it. Ha ha, another department collapsed. Bruv, that's not funny. If your neighbor can't start their car, you offer help. But when your country can't start its own air force, that is a crisis, okay? But South Africans have become too used to the bare minimum. We don't even expect excellence anymore. If one Gripen jet flies, people are like, well done, SANDF. No, that's embarrassing. That's like clapping for someone who finally showed up to work, or clapping because the electricity is back. Sound familiar? Of course it does. And yes, before the Twitter warriors come crawling out of their basements like the moths they are, let me say this out loud. I'm not attacking our soldiers. I'm attacking the system that fails them. Sick burn. They are good men and women in uniform who want to protect this country. Okay? But how do you fight for a country that won't even give you working tools to fight for it? You ever see America's military bases, China's fleets? Even Egypt is flying laps around us right now. But here we've got guys duct taping wings back onto old jets, probably using plastic and hope. We've got a nation that sent astronauts into space once. Now we can't even send a drone 100 meters without it crashing like Eskom's load shedding schedule. It's disgusting. All that money gone. And the excuse, we don't have funds. But wait, there's always money for luxury vehicles, isn't there? There's always money to celebrate your children's birthday. There's always a new tender for t-shirts, catering, or random strategic conferences in Mauritius. So what's the solution? Number one, stop lying to yourselves. Stop making excuses. Admit the truth. We've fallen off like the Simpsons, real hard, and we'll keep falling off until we change the mentality. You don't fix a broken system by pretending it works. You fix it by calling it what it is, broken, and doing something about it. The first step to fixing a problem is to acknowledging there's a problem at first. The ministers are not going to say it, the media won't say it, but I'll say it for them. Our Air Force is basically grounded because our leadership is grounded in greed and stupidity. So fix the budget, fix the nail, hire competent people, not Malala pipes. And stop pretending like we don't have a problem, because this isn't just about planes, it's about national dignity, it's about the pride of a nation. And right now, we are walking around with our pants down because we are twaffing too much to pull them back up. So to the ANC, the Defense Department, and every clown that let this get bad, congratulations, you've officially turned the South African Air Force into the South African air floor, because that's where all the planes are now, the floor. And if you don't like this video, good. Maybe it means you'll finally do something about it. Let's talk about this nonsense we keep feeding ourselves, that we're a developing country. Alright? Like that's supposed to make us feel any better than we already do right now. Developing what, my man? What? Because the only things I see developing are potholes, corruption, and the number of bodyguards our politicians have. Maybe also the size of their bellies, because every year we're told the same recycled line: South Africa is a developing nation. Bruv, developing for who? Not for the poor guy pushing a trolley of scrap down the road from the local ShopRite with no shoes. Not for the student who has to write assignments and sleep with the landlord to pay her rents, balancing a candle like she's Harry Potter trying to pass potions class. You want to know what's actually developing in this country? Let me tell you. Government officials' garages. You see Ferraris, AMGs, Bentleys, and brand new 4x4s that have never seen a dirt road in their life. The inflation rate is also developing here, developing like a gym bro on steroids. Excuses too, because oh man, we are world class at that. Olympic level excuse makers South Africa is. And don't forget the one magical thing, the art of doing sweet nothing, all while smiling on national television. The people in charge are riding around in million-rand vehicles while kids are drinking brown water from taps that haven't seen maintenance since Mandela's inauguration. You think that's developing? If it is, then North Korea must be a tropical resort. Our politicians drive cars that cost more than the entire budget of some schools. Go to the Eastern Cape and ask a teacher how many chalk sticks they get for the whole term. You're going to cry. Meanwhile, some mayor just approved a 2 million rand spend on strategic hospitality, which is just code for champagne and lobola at a hotel they didn't even pay for. Electricity is a myth now. Water is a myth now. Roads, choose your own adventure if you dare. Yet we'll still get on stage at international conferences wearing our best suits and saying we are a developing economy and we're number one in Africa. We can't even develop working Wi-Fi in half the country. The only thing that loads faster than a government's stomach is the load shedding itself. And every time a foreign journalist shows up, we put on our Ubuntu voice and talk about progress. All of a sudden we've forgotten about all the conflict here. Progress where? Show me. Because from where I'm sitting, right here and now, the only thing moving forward is the convoy of blue lights rushing past people who haven't eaten in 2 days. We love to flatter ourselves. We love to act like we're on the edge of greatness. Meanwhile, the real greatness died somewhere between a broken pipeline and an unqualified cousin getting a tender, while you with your 6 degrees sit at home doing nothing. Let me make something clear, because I know some of you still think, this doesn't affect me, or I don't care about the Air Force, or Ishmamen. That's just another one of those things where the government's being corrupt again. And if your mind is telling you that, I'm telling you to shut up and wake the hell up. Because this isn't just about jets not flying. This is about your life becoming a punchline in a slow motion horror movie. You think you're safe because you live in Sandton or something as you watch this video right now. Because you have a Wi-Fi router and DSTV. That's cool. Wait until you have no army, no electricity, no security, no power grid, no damn defense force to protect your little box of luxury when crap hits the fan. Wait until some other country sees how pathetic we have become and decides, you know what? Let's take a little slice of SA, shall we? You want to know who's going to be there to stop them? Nobody. Because we're flying paper planes and crossing fingers while the Air Force hangs out of order signs like it's a broken vending machine in a local high school. You should be very concerned because your government can't even protect itself, let alone you. Do you understand that? You're not a civilian anymore. You're nothing but a sitting duck waiting to be indoctrinated. You think global powers haven't noticed how weak we've become? You think Trump can't see that where he is right now? You think criminal syndicates, international mafias, warlords, terrorist groups haven't seen that our military is more decorative than your grandma's china plates? If you're not worried, then you're either asleep or stupid. And if you're asleep, this is your wake-up call. And it gets worse, because every day they get away with it. The more bold they get, the more they steal, the more they try to silence you, the more they gaslight you into thinking that all of this is normal. It's not normal. This is collapse, and we are smiling while it's happening. Just imagine a country where the Air Force can't fly, the police are corrupt also, the hospitals are falling apart, the taps are dry and the lights are off. But politicians are clapping for themselves every quarter. Is that a country? That's not just a failed state. That's a setup. This isn't just a meme. This isn't just a viral video for views. This is your future we are talking about. And if that doesn't make you angry, if that doesn't make you boil inside, then you're already dead. So be concerned, be angry, be fuming, because if you're not, then you're part of the problem. And the worst part, they are counting on you staying quiet. Don't. So no, we are not developing country. We are not a developing country. Sambit said we are not a developing country. We're devolving, and the truth of the matter is your government doesn't give a ham sandwich about how you feel or if you're safe. As long as they get their pay, they're good. I mean, until we stop lying to ourselves and admit that the emperor's got no damn clothes, we're going nowhere fast. And the people who suffer, it's not the ones in parliament. They're enjoying themselves. It's you, it's me. It's the citizens getting fed crumbs while the big dogs lick caviar off platinum plates. Wake up or get left behind in the dust of those government 4x4s while they smile and wave at your funeral. Have a blessed Good Friday. Have a great Easter weekend with your family. Drive safe. Don't drink and drive, please. If you do, or if you're tempted to, just start watching another one of my videos again. You're safer that way. Oh yeah, and one more thing. Yo, South Africa's broke and the army's a joke. We defend with a meme and a second-hand cloak. Got jets in the hangar with spiders and dust. Trying to take off, ain't no worries, they'll blow from the rust. Commanders in Gucci, the troops in tears. Rapping Ngosi while they fight their own fears. They march in boots that don't even match their size. And shoot with guns that apologize. We train with sticks cause we can't afford real heat. War breaks out, we retreat. No ammo, no pain, but ministers stunting. Big bellies in suits while the nation's fronting. Essay defense, that's a damn comedy skit. Should be on Netflix, not in a pit. Ain't no tanks, just vibes and dusting. All that money in gov is disgusting. Mic drop.